I definitely do feel like podcasts have been on the rise lately. At least for like the last couple of years or so, I can definitely tell that there have been a lot more new podcasts. Just some of the podcasts that I listen to, like H3 Podcast, Penguins Zero Podcast, the Basement Yard Podcast, Joe Rogan. I listen to his podcast here and there. Oh my fucking god. And Keemstar. Keemstar's a bitch, but I fucking love his podcast and stuff. Like, do you guys ever get into that YouTube drama shit? Like, let me know if you guys do, because I do. I really enjoy. I'm sorry. I just really enjoy getting into that shit. It is just so fun and so funny and oh so very controversial. Um, yeah, I mean, I really fuck with that, and I really kind of want to start covering that stuff a little. I mean, I'm still gonna primarily, be a YouTube channel, but just want to branch out a little bit. And I mean, it is something that I think that I would really enjoy, and it is something that I do want to do too. Wordplay, but yeah. So starting off doing these podcasts, man, good old podcasts. Like when I first started my channel, I actually started doing podcasts first. I've always been kind of big on podcasts, even when I was younger. Like when my parents would take me to school, they would always throw on some like NPR or Glenn Beck type fucking shit. It would always be talking about like current events, or top stories, weather, or just like whatever the fuck they wanted to talk about. And as boring as it may seem to like my siblings or friends, or whatever, I actually really fucking enjoyed that stuff. And I thought to myself, I can do that shit easy. And plus, I mean, I've always been a person to kind of like talk to myself and kind of talk myself through my own problems. I mean, so why not do it openly? I mean, I really don't care. I mean, if you guys know about me, my life, who I am, and I really don't care. Seems like these YouTubers, it's almost just like they're two-faced, you know what I mean? They have like a YouTube side of them, and then they have like, themselves, who they are off camera and stuff. And I don't know, just what I want to achieve with my kind of persona on my YouTube channel is I just want I just want to be as real as possible. I don't want to create this fake persona, and just get into all that and all these just like personality lies, and all the stuff like that. I don't know. I just don't want to get into it. It just seems like way too much. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take a bong rip real quick. um, Smoking on some Blue Dream. It is a nice sativa cut this time. So A to that and lit. But yeah, I'm gonna throw on some fucking like elevator music or shit right now. So enjoy. Fuck me, that was big. Pause. All right, but getting back into like podcasting and all that, have been wanting to do it for a damn while. My bad. I am so fucking sorry. Um, yeah, I know y'all can hear me all coughing up in your ears and shit. My bad, guys. But I mean, I have always been wanting to do the podcasting. Like when I first started my channel, I did primarily kind of want it to be podcasts, like live podcasts with me filming myself and talking as well, and then just smoking in between. But I kind of figured, I mean, I would rather do like kind of video styles and stuff like that, and then podcasts like how I'm doing right now. I kind of wish I did it a lot sooner, because I think it's better to start shit now than to wait, or to stick with something than to keep going on and off with it. just from personal experience, and everything. And this YouTube channel is a great example of what I'm talking about. Because, I started off this YouTube channel really freaking motivated and ready to go and pumping out content, and really getting my subs up and all that. And then I kind of feel like after I kind of plateaued a little and and just more worldly shit happening, because when I first started my YouTube channel, I only had one job. I just barely got into that job, so I really wasn't working as many hours, and I wasn't working as many hours for like the first 3 to 6 months there, because kind of have to like prove yourself, of course. Um, so that just gave me a lot of time for YouTube videos and new thoughts and ideas and etc. But kind of like fast forward a year now, and it's like I'm working two jobs. Well, I have been working two jobs for about a year now. I work graveyards. I've been doing that for about like 8 months. And honestly, I thought I was really going to like graveyards, to be honest with you. And it's not like I don't like them. I just don't like. I just don't like them as much as I thought I would. Like, to all my graveyard people out there, and this is another huge reason why, like, I started doing these podcasts again. Why I started doing, why I'm starting to do this again. And it's because, like, I really fucking enjoy listening to podcasts at night when I'm working and doing my graveyard shit. It makes time fly the fuck by. And honestly, like, why not? It is something that's been in the back of my mind once again to do. So I'ma fucking do it. All right. I really hope that this gets some positive feedback, guys. So just let me know in the comment section below if you fuck with it. If there's any things you guys want me to talk about, or if you have any suggestions for me how I can improve this, please just let me know. Once again, I'm totally fucking new at this. I really want to stick with it because once again, I just talk to myself a lot. I help myself through my own problems a lot. And I'm not saying that there aren't people out there for me to kind of like help me through my problems and stuff like that. But I've always been the listener. I've always been the problem solver, for people growing up. I'm not crying. I just got the sniffs. But I've always been that person. And it's weird because, definitely growing up and, moving out, and having jobs, and all this stuff like that. I mean, it's just all this like stress and anxiety, and yet I'm still playing that role. And where I'm just trying to get at is that I just have my own problems too. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to be that person. And I don't know why I feel this way, but I don't want to burden other people with my problems. And maybe that's low key because I feel like, well, my way of thinking is if I wouldn't care about it, then why would I tell someone else about, my problems and stuff like that? And guys, and I'm not saying don't hit me up, with your problems and stuff like that. Please do. I'm more than willing to help you out. Once again, I'm just kind of venting here, okay? I'm kind of venting, but it's just like I've always I have my own problems too, and I don't know. I've just always been that person to solve other people's problems, to help them through, and yet till this day, once again, I know I'm kind of going back and, re-saying what I already said. That's because I low-key forgot where I left off. The good old weeds. But, I don't know. So, podcasting for me is, once again, at work, I do it a lot, talking to myself, helping me through my own problems, So, I'm bringing that now to the podcasting platform. So, once again, I don't mean to offend anyone or just don't mean to offend anyone or, just that's pretty much it, Max. Like I don't mean to offend anyone, So, if I do, I mean, my bad, you're a bitch. I don't fucking know. Take it how you want it. And I know that my problems aren't burdens, but yet they kind of feel like I am when I tell people them. Because, once again, if I don't care, then why would I tell you? And I mean, I low key don't care about your guys' problems. I mean, low key, I don't. But I care more than I don't care, But there is still that part of me that's just like, what about me? What about my fucking problems, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking bitch or anything like that, but I've been holding so much shit in, and, that at times I have exploded, and it's just resulted into, inevitable consequences. So, I don't know. I definitely kind of feel like that this is going to be a healthy, um, it's definitely going to be like a healthy outlet for me. But I mean, that's just besides the point. I mean, I didn't even do my intro. So, what's good, everyone? It is your boy Max or True. Hey, guys. I just kind of segued into this, So, I don't know if I'm going to do my intro or not, or whatever, or just segue into it. Let me know what you guys want. I mean, y'all want to hear the intro? Or do you just want me to segue? I don't know. But all right, some other things that I wanted to talk about a little bit is just a lot of questions I've been getting on Snapchat. Just like talking about like my future, like what are my plans for the future? And I'm not talking like YouTube. I'm talking about like my life, Because before I started this YouTube, before I even started smoking, and stuff like that, I remember when I was a sophomore in high school, I was taking a psychology class and just learning about psychology, and it was fascinating, and I still find it very, very fascinating. So I feel like, I mean, I wanted to be a clinical psychologist, and I wanted to, eventually then um, have my own rehabilitation home or be in a rehabilitation home and be a group therapist for people there. Because my mom, she was in a rehab home for depression. And I just remember going to go visit her during her like group therapy sessions, and just seeing the impact that that therapist was just doing to my mom and to the other people, and just helping them. And that's honestly like my biggest fucking passion, it's just I really, really, really want to help people in life. And that's why I take on the fucking role of 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 listening to people's problems and trying to problem solve with them. I've always had that like nature and just vibe, about myself, as other people have told me. And I really fuck with it. I fuck with it, but at the same time, there's consequences for everything. You know what I mean? Damn, I need to stop saying that. But there's consequences for everything. I mean, I help people through their problems. Maybe even take on some of the burden of their problems. And in the end, my burdens and my problems, they get a lot more weight, like there's a lot more weight to them, it feels like. And then I just feel like I'm just packing and packing and packing and packing. So I kind of feel like that's the consequence for that, and I just haven't found an outlet for it. So hopefully this podcasting thing will really work out. But I wanted to be a clinical psychologist when I grew up, or when I grow up, and eventually be a group therapist for adult addicts in rehabilitation homes. But I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately, and that it's like changed. What I wanted to do for so many years has changed. I mean, not the part about me helping people. That's my fucking core, No matter what job I do or whatever, or I don't fucking know, because who fucking knows what can happen in this world, in this life. But I know that my core wants to be with helping people. So I've been thinking about, I mean, if this WeTube thing really takes off, and I really, really wanted to, and the great thing is that now this month in September, because my second job, if you guys didn't know, I am a swim instructor and I am a swim team coach, but I am now just getting promoted, I'm getting promoted to a private instructor, getting a raise as well as more hours, but I cannot be a swim team coach either. So, I mean, I get, well, I know I said that I get more hours, but I'll be working, the same day as my other job too, as my gas station job. So, I mean, my work time management, it will just be a lot better. So in the end, I will have more days off because I'll be working, my two jobs, in the same day. I'm just super excited about that. September, my second job, they are they're draining the pools, and stuff like that. So there's no lessons for September. So I definitely do want to grind out a whole bunch of videos, and stuff for you guys. I'm gonna try to work on that definitely. But yeah, so I mean, like, in the end, with this whole like two job shit, because you guys have been asking me a lot, and I know I'm kind of going everywhere about this podcast. My bad, guys. But with this two jobs stuff, you guys have been asking me like, how is it? I was working two jobs, and honestly, it's draining as fuck. I've been doing this for, as I said before, just a little over a year now. Let's see, it was a year in July, yeah. So about like a year and about, 2 months, because August is about over. I don't know when this is gonna go up. It's August 30th right now, so don't know when this is gonna go up. Hopefully soon. But yeah, I mean, having two jobs is definitely draining, but the money though, the money though, oh my god. I mean, that's why I've been having two jobs for so damn long, is because I fucking love the paychecks and the money. I hate not having no time to myself, and I kind of feel like that could contribute to why I'm probably feeling just so burdenized, I should say. I mean, I just feel so very just heavy, burdened, and I don't fucking know the words, but anyway, yeah, so it sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. We get through it. No biggie. I'm definitely used to it. It took me about like 3-4 months to get used to having two jobs. I mean, and then after that, it gets pretty easy. Body starts getting used to waking up at times and all that. So it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. But kind of going back to what I was saying about what I wanted to be when I was growing up and how that changed. Um, so once again, the core about me always wanting to help people. About me always wanting to help people. That's gonna be my core. No matter what fucking job I do, that's gonna be the core of that. So I've been thinking, if this weed tube thing and shit really takes off, I really just want to like make a brand for myself. In the end, I mean, I would love to have my own dispensary. I would love to run my own dispensary, be the owner of it, and maybe even a couple of dispensaries, and kind of branch out like out of state. So I'll have one in like California, Oregon, Washington, etc. um I feel like that would be really fucking dope. Possible? Yes. My bad for saying so many times. My bad. Is it possible? Definitely. Am I going to do it? It's something that I want to work towards now. And I can't believe that just how shit changes over time. Because if I look back like 2 or 3 years ago, and I know I said this a lot like in my live streams, and I think I've said this in like a couple of my videos, but I was the most anti-weed person you guys would have ever met. I was so involved into sports and football. I played football, I swam, I played baseball. I just did a whole bunch of sports when I was growing up, and I really didn't want to put anything harmful on my body, which is really fucking contradicting myself, because considering that I would drink like there is no tomorrow at parties and stuff and just get incredibly fucked up by alcohol. Oh, the high school days. But I don't know. And I think the reason why is, well, why I was just like so against weed back then was because since I was an athlete, I mean, you're smoking, that fucks up your lungs, and I have sports induced asthma as it is anyway, so my my stamina isn't really the best. I mean, and I don't want to tarnish it by by smoking, because I mean, people already have an edge on me by having fucking good lungs. So I was just really super against that stuff growing up. I remember my sister when she told me that she smoked weed for the first time. I was just so fucking pissed. I remember I didn't talk to her for like days, and man, I was just so mad. And I was just under this stupid, just the stupid, just stereotypical bullshit that, if you smoke weed, it makes you stupid, and all this stuff. And I wish that I was a lot more open minded when I was younger. Um, yeah, I definitely do. I just feel like there would have been a lot more opportunities and just a lot more friendships made, and stuff if I was if I was as open-minded as I am today than I was back then. But then again, I was going through a lot of shit back then. And I mean, that's another thing. Like people say that they go through a lot of shit, and and these are the people that seek like pity parties, and seek like feel bad for me, type shit. Because I have someone like that at my fucking work. And I'm not gonna say who it is or anything like that, because come to know it, some people from my fucking work actually found my channel. So, hey, yo, what is good, guys? They said that they tune in here and there, so I mean that's what's up. But anyway, I mean, just constantly complaining about how, about their life, and how about how, I mean, the world is just out to get them, and just how shitty their life is, and etc. and etc. and all this. And I don't know, to me, like, if you live in the fucking US, be grateful. Like, I mean, you could be in such worse positions. Like, this is how I, like, how I keep my gratitude. I mean, because I seriously, I've lost fucking everything once. When I was 15, 16, I was in DT for about 2 weeks. I was in this program for about 2 months, and then I got taken away from my family, and I was in foster care for, a little over a year. Like, I legit lost like fucking everything, it was awful, it sucked. So that's definitely kind of kept me grateful for just like every little fucking thing that I have. And then, as well as just like another thing that just keeps me grateful for everything that I have, is it's just like I'm just so grateful that I'm just not one of those kids, or people that grew up in like a third world country, you know what I mean? Or just grow up in just like really, really, really just like bad positions or on circumstances, and or grow up in a country where, it's completely like dictated, and stuff like that. So I'm definitely grateful for, the life that I have been given, and the position that I'm in. So it does kind of piss me off, when people just always complain. And I know that, yeah, life is fucking shitty, and you may be like in a really shitty, position and all that, but it could be worse, like it could always be worse. So guys, just please, I mean, if you ever kind of catch yourself being ungrateful, or catch someone, being ungrateful or whatever, just call them out on their shit, just be like, things could be worse. Like, I know. And there's always a nice way of doing things too, so call them out nicely, just be like, listen, like, I know you're going through something hard, and it sucks, and I'm sorry, but I mean, just kind of think about it. Like, it really isn't that bad. I mean, maybe you have some experiences, that you could tell them, that you've gone through, and then about the whole third world country stuff, and just so that. And I don't know, I definitely kind of feel like people these days, they've been kind of more ungrateful. I'm no shots, all right, no shots. Fucking rocket launchers, nigga. Not just kidding, but just like the younger generation, I've been noticing, because I teach lessons and stuff. I've been doing it for like over a year. I teach young kids, I've taught adults. And just with these fucking young kids, they are some ungrateful bitches. And I'm not saying that all of you are, but just kind of like I don't even want to say the majority either, but there's been a huge handful of just kids that I've gone through with, that I've seen on the internet and stuff like that, just being super ungrateful. And I don't know. Is it the internet? Is it because they're growing up with the internet? Like they didn't fucking get to go play and have fun and shit when we were young? Like when we were young? Damn, this weed is getting to me. Like when we were young, and I kind of feel like the 90s babies, they get kind of like the best of both worlds, the millennials. Because I mean, there was a time in our lives where we definitely grew up without technology, and then there is a time in our lives where we have grew up with technology, or we are growing up with technology. So I mean, I'm so fucking glad that I didn't primarily grow up with like fucking iPads, and shit. So glad. I really didn't start, like, technology wasn't, it wasn't, how do I say it? It wasn't, technology really wasn't that popular, normalized. I don't know, until I was about like 10 or 11. And then that's when everyone had like the fucking Razor flip phones. I remember like the sidekicks were, you were a fucking badass if you had one of those. So I mean, and when was that? Like fifth, sixth grade? So there was a damn long time where I was just literally hanging out with my friends from dawn to dusk, and we didn't give a fuck about cell phones, or anything. And that shit was lit as fuck. So I don't know, it kind of raises the question. Do you think technology is probably why kids are so fucking ignorant these days? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. But I think I'm gonna end this podcast here. I'm gonna try to keep these around maybe like 20, 30 minutes, somewhere around there for now. And then once we get better at this shit, they will be longer. Couple other things that I do want to do. I want to have some guests on here. I want to have you guys on here. I think that would be lit as fuck. Have some subscribers be on here. We talk and bounce some ideas off of each other and stuff. And guys, it doesn't have to be weed related. This podcast is out and open for all conversations. I'm gonna be talking about everything, from fucking YouTube drama to world current events, just to my problems, to your problems, and I don't know, just whatever I feel like talking about. I'm branching out. I'm branching out. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. I think I'm gonna keep the outro though. But once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate that shit. Stay in the clouds, guys. I'm out.